So it's 2 in the afternoon. The crew isn't even here. We're supposed to spend all day shooting. It's not, doesn't bode well for. Two, one.
Hey crispy tubers, welcome back to another edition of Cook Eat Life. We got a special treat for you today on the program. That's right, we've traveled the world to bring you the most flavorful towns. So strap in, tubers, because here we go on a worldwide taste tour. Did your town make the list? Stay tuned to find out. You'll never believe what number one was. Yeah, no, I understand. No, that's, yeah. Okay, no, I get it. Not a word of English? You're sure? I can't tell if you're sure if you can't understand. Okay.
No go on France, huh?
Yeah, they don't speak English.
They're in France?
In France.
What's the plan B?
We could do Flavortown, USA.
Flavortown, okay.
Like, we just won't go outside America. Like, right, that has a nice ring to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can make the title cards Flavortown, USA. Okay.
I'll start making those title cards.
All right. I'll get us a hotel. I'll get us hotels and cities in the U.S. They've heard of us, you know. Okay. All right.
Where are you trying first?
New York City. Hi. Yeah. Hi, my name's Ben Crisps, and yeah. No, I was. No. Yeah. Okay. You know, I understand. Was that really necessary? Oh. Why would you even say? Come on. Hello. Oh.
Free room?
He said they have more subscribers and followers than we do, and our show sucks, and they wouldn't want to be affiliated with us in any way, at all. We'll just do it locally.
I'm not changing the title cards.
Okay. Well, it'll still be Flavortown, USA. We'll just pick a local town.
They would have done it for Julianne.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Well, if we're doing a local, how do we determine the local flavor of a town?
Well, hang on. I need a Cook Eat Life. Can we just do it?
What?
Can we just Cook Eat Life?
Really?
Yeah, come on the count of three. I just need it.
One.
Oh, wait.
One.
Count of three.
Fine.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Cook, eat,
Life. Okay, alright, back to basics. Alright, grounded. Alright. It's like the cycle of life, you know, like the mycelium. You know, life gets recycled through it, you know, things die and they're reborn, and that's the flavor of the town, really. You know, things.
Death?
No, the rejuvenation, growing out of the ground, like, you know, mushrooms, like are a concentrated flavor of a place.
Yeah, the mushrooms and the tubers and the truffles and whatnot.
Yeah, right. And this place, this whole area has tons of truffles.
This area has truffles.
Yeah, this whole area. I've seen them everywhere.
How do you know there are truffles around here?
Well, you showed me truffles earlier, and
those truffles.
I got some ideas for the show. So commuter meals, like if you're driving in the car,
Right.
so you have like a cigarette lighter thing powered stove in the passenger seat. We could do meals that you can do while you're driving. It's like meals. It's like Meals on Wheels, but for competent people.
Wow.
It's like Meals on Wheels, but for people who are self-sufficient.
No, how about none of those? How about
Terrible idea. Okay, I got bathtub butter. We could make butter in the bathtub, and then teach people how to make bathtub butter.
why on earth would someone want a bathtub full of butter?
It's a lot of butter. Butter's healthy. It's a good thing.
Who needs a bathtub's worth, though, of butter?
You can sell it at the farmer's market or something.
I don't think you're legally allowed to sell bathtub butter at the farmer's market.
You just gotta clean your bathtub before you do it, and then have saran wrap
Okay, so
down
you're
when
saying
you take
not
a
my
shower.
bath.
I think this is it. Yeah, this is a fresh truffle, that's for sure. Yeah, this is a fresh truffle, that's for sure.
How's that taste?
Oh, it's earthy and nutty. Yeah, and you got that faint odor of cat piss. Hey, Crispy Tubers. Ben Crisps here to help you identify truffles in the wild. So, truffles tend to appear in sandy or fresh, soft, soily areas, and they tend to be surrounded by small scratch marks and other small holes nearby, shallow holes. They tend to be tubular in shape with blunt ends. Sometimes you'll have a little peak at one end. Spores come out of it, I think. Another thing that you want to look out for is trees nearby may have claw marks on them, but the sure telltale sign is that there's a faint, sometimes very strong odor of cat urine. And this one's a particularly fresh one. I found this just over there. This truffle is fresh. Whew!
Yeah, tell me about it, man.
That took a lot out of me. Oh boy. You want to use yogurt nuts?
No thanks. You want a truffle?
Oh yeah. Well, hang on. Actually, I should rehydrate.
Well, do we have time for a little story?
I'd love to hear a story.
Yeah, you would?
Yeah.
I have a good ghost story. It's the case of the crazed carrot killer. It all started a dark afternoon in July. There were 5 carrots. Luke, Mike, Jane, well, these 5 carrots. Well, there were 5 carrots. And they were all down there chilling in the crisper. When all of a sudden, the light came on and they panicked and ran to the back. Mr. Celery went straight nuts. He flew out the back of the crisper to the moldy depths below, never to be seen again. That's not even the scary part. Luke, who was the bravest carrot, went to see if he could rescue Mr. Celery. And while he was looking back behind the crisper drawer, there was a noise, a muffled scream, and a crunch. Ellen and Jane begged Mike and Andy to go see what happened to Luke, and they both refused, and sent Jane. As she warily crept past the buttermilk, towards the 6-pack of beer, there came a rattling of bottles, and a terrified yelp, and an echoing crunch. Ellen and Mike and Andy screamed, and raced back and forth trying to evade their killer. Ellen tripped and fell into a delicious vat of buttery good ranch dressing. There was a struggle and a resounding crunch. Mike looked at Andy and with horror realized that the fridge light hadn't come on during any of the attacks. Andy's face darkened as he realized that this means the murderous child had been inside the fridge the whole time. Luckily for Mike and Andy, the child soon ran out of air inside the closed fridge and died. True story. Incidentally, that's why I sold you that fridge so cheap.
Yeah, next week, something special.
Hey, Crispy Tubers. Next week, something special. We're going on location into the middle of the swamp to check out the flavor of Coopertown. Oh yeah, that's right. Cook Eat Life is going deep into the Everglades, and we're going to bring you gator bites, frogs legs, and maybe an airboat ride. I don't know. It's a wacky little town in the middle of the swamp. But we're gonna taste the flavor of that swamp. Don't forget to mash that like button. Someone's gonna get hit, and it might be you. Someone's gonna get hit, and it might be you.
You got yours? What? Turd?
What's yours?
How'd you lose your turd?
Oh, here it is.
And that's not even the scary part. And that's not even the scary part. That's not even the scary part. And that's not even the scary part. Flu. And that's not even the scary part. Wow, that's horrible. That's not even the scary part.